Any guy who likes her to please or prank, just one word triggers a comedic disaster. But as long as he avoids that fateful phrase, these blunders won't be fatal, much like the boy who chose what day to deliver a basket of lollipops and ended up sprinting away in embarrassment. But due to his shyness, after delivering the gift, he bolted like a rabbit, only to find himself in a tangled mess with a screeching brook. Call this a blessing in disguise. These ordinary mishaps led my Jung to not acknowledge that it all revolved around her until her love life took a spin. She started crushing on a boy named Yizong, who just happened to value her, and she even received her first love signal right outside this. "I actually like you," he stammered, but as soon as he confessed, he choked on his words, turning the moment into a cartoon gag. But in an instant, all eyes were on him, and my Jung's instinct to protect kicked in, accidentally blurting out, "I was caught by the wind," turning her blunder into the boy's urgent history. He became the first unfortunate victim. Indeed, the deadly phrase was, "I like you." From then on, my Jung was cautious, rarely talking to guys in class, but a boy insisted on holding an umbrella for her. After dropping her off, he confessed, "I like you," making my Jung's hair stand, internally screaming, "Not those words." Just then, a bus zoomed by, and upon seeing the boy unharmed, my Jung couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief. She mistakenly thought the curse was a legend, but suddenly, a thunderous sound crashed from above, feeling like the climax of a tragedy. The boy's scream echoed as my Jung cried buckets at his farewell, filled not just with guilt, but also indignation at her own luck. Soon after, the school experienced a wave of boy mishaps, one incident after another branding her as the witch. Coincidentally, all these boys were from her class and had spoken to her, turning the rumors of the witch into a campus-wide phenomena. Almost every boy avoided her like a plague, tiptoeing around her, yet this transfer student was unafraid of the curse. Taking advantage of my Jung's distraction, he confessed, "I like you," while she thought, "Not this again." Although she sensed something was off early, the accident struck too swiftly. In those few seconds of hesitation, power lines plummeted like knives. The boy collapsed, leaving my Jung to despairingly shut her eyes, and when she opened them again, he had become another unfortunate spirit. This shattered what little hope remained in her heart, and after leaving school, she turned into a hermit, stuck at home every day. Even though her father tried to cheer her up, he couldn't combat this death curse, until one day he announced he was taking her to Seoul. That's when my Jung smiled for the first time, but fate had another twist. Today happened to be her first time carrying a dragon fire. But tomorrow they were moving, and just when she was about to send off her potato, a snake shot out and bit her ankle. Is this a farewell gift? My Jung lost consciousness in her father's arms, waking in a field with her wounds treated. Her father was the one who treated her, but at that point, he was in bad shape too. After ensuring she was safe, he succumbed. From then on, my Jung became an orphan. After burying her father, she had no place left in the village and was forced to leave town. With episode 2 wrapping up, the curse of the witch was finally unveiled. Any guy who liked her could only find trouble if he met certain conditions. First condition, stay within 10 meters. Dong found nearly all boys who had accidents were near my Jung, except for Lin Wu from the dance crew, who just so happened to be in a higher grade. His classroom was upstairs. But after finding the boys' class, Dong was shocked to discover Lin Wu's seat was directly above my Jung. In other words, 10 meters isn't just horizontal distance, it includes the vertical too. Second condition, must have a face-to-face conversation with her. Dong learned this from my Jung's friend Su Enshi, who said she self-studied into university despite not finishing high school. Su Enshi witnessed a boy trying to greet. Thankfully, my Jung ignored him, sparing him misfortune. After the class, the boy retried chatting, but my Jung replied, causing her to fall down the stairs. He ended up in the hospital for over half a month. The third condition is that he must have confessed love to her. Anyone who's seen the last episode knows this. Any guy bold enough to confess to her either gets struck by lightning or electrocuted. Even while my Jung was at university, there was a clueless professor who scrawled "I like you" on paper. Although my Jung fled in panic before finishing, she quickly dialed for help. But it sounded like a prank, and she ultimately just received a warning. While trying to make a hasty exit, she got intercepted by her mentor. The professor sitting on the ledge brought her even closer, and the next moment was truly the director's brilliant setup. Did you not see this unfold? No, it's not a mistake. It's all because of me. No, you're underestimating. It was just a slip-up. It's alright, my Jen. Because of this, my Jung's witch title spread like wildfire again, and she had no choice but to drop out. Thankfully, her mentor didn't abandon her. With their help, my Jung found a rooftop apartment and scored translation work. To avoid her life feeling like a prison, she'd sneak off to watch movies at night. Though she had the place to herself, she still ran into the late-night ticket guy. The boy who confessed turned out to be the only one who met all conditions yet lived. No, it's just my luck. That's right, prior reports got it wrong. The man was ultimately rescued, and lucky for her, she escaped the curse. The key fourth rule is knowing the other person's real name, like this drunken fellow who stood 10 meters from the witch and chatted with her multiple times.